Γεια σας! Βγαίνουμε στο Instagram σε 1 λεπτάκι περίπου και περιμένω την Kristina Kuzmic, την αγαπημένη μου, super big fan. Λοιπόν, και βγαίνουμε live και στο Instagram. Λοιπόν, so, hi everybody. I'm waiting for everybody to gather in, to come in, and hi Manuela. Hello. Hi Sarah. Hi, so nice to see you. Sarah, you should be here. You should be talking to Kristina. Kristina, hi. You just came in. Let me just invite you in. And, all right. I hope this is going to work. I'm super excited. And we'll give it a couple of minutes for everybody to get together and Kristina to join us. Hey, girl. I'm so happy you're here. That's awesome.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it was fantastic. It's a bit early. My normal time is a bit early for you, right? The 1.5 hours before.
Well, I had another meeting, so
it's
that's
all
why
right.
I took it.
I'm super happy that you're here. We're gonna give everybody a couple of minutes to get together. I'm also gonna take questions from YouTube, from my YouTube channel. So I'm so excited that you made it. I'm really happy, and I would like to just, until everybody gets here, just to introduce you a little bit. Before that, people, if you don't know her, Google her and just please get on board and share that we are on air and come and see the interview after, because I'm sure that this is going to be very exceptional. Kristina, I have been following you for quite a long time, and I have so many questions for you. But let me just say congratulations on your book.
Thank you.
It's been going really well, right?
Yes, I'm very happy.
It's fantastic. And congratulations on your 1 billion views.
I know, it's crazy.
It's crazy. It is crazy. I would like to ask everybody to just write to us where you're joining from. I know we have people from New York. I know we have a lot of Greeks from all over the place. Have you ever been to Greece?
I have, but I was a little kid because I grew up in Croatia.
Yes.
So we used to travel all over Europe. But I need to go back.
Yeah, you do need to come back. You're gonna have a lot of friends and fans by the time that this half hour goes by. So here we have Montreal, Canada, Portland, Oregon. I think these are your people there.
Yeah.
So California. Hi everybody. So glad you can join us. And Kristina is an amazing, from what I know, okay, this is my chance to get to know her as well, because it's the first time that we meet and it's virtually, but I've been following you for so long, and there's a couple of things that are very striking to me, maybe because these are my values that I cross them, and they're not so often, I don't cross them so often in the world. And one of them is that you're so transparent about everything, and you're so authentic. So maybe you're not. Maybe you're the complete opposite. If you are the complete opposite, it's a fantastic job. Really well done.
No, you know what? I'm at a point in my life where I am who I am. And I don't expect everybody to like me. It's okay. I don't know anybody that is liked by everybody. But it's such a freeing feeling when you can just be who you are and not pretend and not feel like you have to impress anyone. This is it.
I know, but it comes across so well. I have to tell everybody that when was it that you won Oprah's competition about the next TV star? You should have been, you should have been out there in national TV in the States. I think they're missing something. But when was that?
That was 2011, so 9 years ago.
Oh, wow. But you've done amazing for yourself these last 9 years, right?
Thank you. Yes. I mean, when I won that, I was basically given a cooking show, and I didn't get to be me. I had to be perfect.
Yes.
A perfect chef in a perfect kitchen with perfect recipes, and I didn't want to do that. I mean, I felt like a fraud.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like a liar because my life was a mess. I had 2 little kids, and life is hard for everybody, and I wanted to talk about the struggle. So that's what's important to me now, is to really talk about the real stuff and no more pretending.
That's fantastic. That's a big, I don't know, that's a big thing to say no to such an opportunity. People will kill for that. I really admire that you just chose your own path. Let me ask you, when people ask you, what do you do? What do you answer?
I never know. You know, I have to fill out an application for something, and my husband's sitting next to me, and he fills out his, and I'm like, what is my job? I don't know what to fill out for my job. So now that I have a book, it's easier. I can just write author.
Yes,
but
true.
I guess it's what I consider myself, and I didn't come up with this. One of my fans came up with this. They said, you are a cheerleader for fellow humans. And when I read that, I started crying immediately because I was like, that's exactly what I feel like I was called to do, is just to encourage and support everybody who's struggling, which is everybody. Every human struggles. This
is so funny because my kind of title is also the national cheerleader. And somebody even put my head on the little thing with the pom-poms. So the way I announced you is like, you're a fellow cheerleader, human cheerleader. I love that. This is great. Oh, you have Anna. I see. Hi, girls from Zagreb. Anna Zadravec. Anna is here.
That was Diana.
There's people from all over the place. And please do write, both in YouTube and in Instagram, do write questions for Kristina if you have. Until you do, may I just shoot? I wanted to know, you moved to the US. You had how many kids? 2? No, sorry. You moved to US. Now you have 3, but then there was a point that you were there. You had 2 kids. You were divorced, and I wanted to, I wanted us to take us. I wanted you to take us through the story. Like, how did it start? How did you start? Was it a need to cook? You started by cooking shows, right?
Well, what started, actually, I never planned on being a public figure, but years ago, after my divorce, I had 2 little kids. They were 1.5 and 3 when I left my marriage, and I was completely broke. I was completely depressed. I shared a tiny little room with my children. I slept on the floor because I couldn't even afford a mattress for myself, and I just got to a place where I hated myself. I hated my life. I thought about taking my life, and then I started just cooking for strangers because and I write more about that in my book, but it was the only thing I felt confident. I felt everything else about me sucks, everything's terrible, but this is the one thing I know I can do. And I started cooking for strangers, and it saved my life, honestly. I mean, I get teary-eyed every time I talk about it. But after I started doing that, I never once again thought about taking my own life, because I felt like even when I feel like I have nothing, I have something to offer. And I believe that for everybody. I believe that for everybody. Everybody has something to offer. The problem is we think it's too small. We think what we have to offer is not significant enough, and it's too small. And think about it. For me, all it was I know how to cook. So what? Most people know how to cook. But instead of giving into that, so what? I decided to do something with it. And again, I started cooking for strangers. And eventually, as my life got better, I started making some cooking videos to encourage people, and that led to Oprah discovering me. And then later I decided, I love cooking, but my heart is really for people who are struggling and parents, and I want to do more.
So yeah, that's a great story. And I think this is kind of the American dream. Like, so you're there, and the social media dream. And I wanted to bust a little bit this myth, because, I meet a lot of young kids and they're telling me, oh, I want to be a YouTuber. And they think you just sit there and do stupid things like, I don't know, pull your hair or do backflips all day. And then you're a social media sensation, and then somehow lives falls into place. And I wanted you to talk about, because you are a social media, sensation? What's the word? I don't know. Well, but you do have all these people following you, which is amazing, because I think it's amazing, because I think they're following you towards a direction that is good for civilization, It's not the bad direction. It's an optimistic direction. You're taking everybody with you to somewhere that's real, and that you can be who you are, and you can be flawed or not, but it's okay. So that's fantastic. So how is it to do this social media thing?
Well, first of all, I feel like if somebody just wants to be a YouTuber, or I've heard people say, I just want to have a lot of followers, that's not a good reason to do this. I think you need to find what you're passionate about. Put something good into the world. There are plenty of people just putting just whatever, find what you're passionate about, put something good into the world. There is so much negative stuff in the world, and I feel like all of us can contribute something good. I got asked recently in an interview, how did you grow your following? How did you grow your numbers? And I said, I grew it by not focusing on the numbers. You know, I was never obsessed with, oh, how many followers do I have now? And how many, my obsession and my focus was my passion. How can I be for others what I needed when I was at my lowest? Now, that's not to say that somebody's passion might be just entertainment, and that's great. If your passion is just to make people laugh or to do makeup tutorials or whatever, that's great. But do it because it's your passion, not because you want to be famous.
I agree. And also, that's the thing with the young people. They might get to this following they think made them famous, and then there's nothing. There's no fulfillment. They're not happy, and then we go to this other direction I was saying that we're not happy with. So, yeah, no, that's amazing. And
sorry, one more thing I want to say about that with young people. I'm glad I didn't do this when I was a teenager or even in my early 20s, because there's so much negativity that comes with this. I mean, I get hateful comments and messages every day. And sometimes it's about my looks. Sometimes people tell me to go kill myself. I mean, it's every extreme. And I don't know that I could have handled that when I was younger. I think it would have just eaten me alive. It would have really bothered me. It would have affected my self-esteem. Now I can look at it and go, this is not about me. They're in pain. This is how they're dealing with it, whatever. But so I do worry a little bit about young people being public figures if they're not completely in touch with who they are, they know who they are, they're confident, because this media can change you. It can start to change you, and it can start to destroy you if you don't know who you are.
I so agree. There's a question here about how do you find your passion? Any tips from you on how do you find your passion?
You know what? A lot of times people focus on, well, what do I love to do? What do I love to do? And I tell people that's a great question, but ask yourself also, what angers me? Because I think a lot of passion comes from anger. And what angered me and still angers me is somebody feeling alone. Is somebody getting to a point where they want to take their life. Is somebody being judged constantly and shamed just for being authentic or for being open about their struggle. So focus on what you love, but focus also on what angers you. And I think one of the most important things to find your passion is pay attention. You know, sometimes I tell people, grab your as you're going through life and you're paying attention, what is that thing that sparks some joy? What is that thing that sparks some anger? Just start keeping a list. And eventually you'll see a common denominator.
Yeah, I agree with you. There's another question that's quite funny. That it says, what about if you just want to be rich? Is that a good enough reason? What's your view on that? That's a fair question, though.
No,
that's...
You know why? Because I know a lot of very, very wealthy people. I mean, we're talking millionaires who are miserable.
Yeah.
So money makes life easier, but it does not make life happier. Happiness comes from other things. So don't do anything just to become rich, because you might be a very, very rich person who is completely miserable.
I'm so with you on that. And it's quite funny. I would like to know the age of the person who asked this question, because if you're in your 20s, it's okay. If you're in your 40s, oh boy, you know, let's let's talk. Right. So also how, but in order to do this, isn't there some things that are really important, like consistency? Like, I mean, do you always feel like waking up and making a video? I'm just wondering.
And to be honest, I tried to schedule myself, and I realized that it killed my passion. Sometimes routine kills passion. For some people, that stuff works. For me, I don't put that pressure on myself. I try to release a brand new video every week. But on weeks where it just doesn't happen because life is busy and I have 3 kids, or maybe I just made something and I just didn't feel like it was right to put out or whatever, I don't beat myself up for it. So come up with your own schedule, but be flexible about it. But the most important thing is be authentic. A lot of people, what they do is they start making videos or posts or whatever, and then they start comparing to people who have a bigger following. Oh my gosh, she's doing this, so I should do this too. They're doing this, so they're acting like this, so I should act like this too. you need to be authentic, because people are smart and they can read through it. And if you are trying to be like this person or trying to be like this person, it's not going to work. Be the best version of who you authentically are. Work your butt off. Work hard, but be authentic to who you are.
That's fantastic. I'm just reading your questions basically because there's so many. I don't even have the time to read them. You have so many hellos from all over Europe and the States. You have hellos from Asia. But there's a question here that says, how do you get to the point where you see yourself and think, hello, gorgeous?
That takes a lot of work. I'm not going to lie. It does not happen overnight. But I think, and I write about it more in my book. I hope all of you will read my book, because it's hard to, the book is like 68,000 words. So it's hard for me to put it all in here. But that's one of the reasons I wrote the book, is because I used to hate myself. And now I'm very confident. I am not perfect. I have a lot of flaws. I make mistakes daily, but I'm confident. And I think it starts with accepting that we will never be perfect, because we are not supposed to be perfect. So you need to start giving yourself more credit than criticism. We're much better at being negative towards ourselves than positive, and start giving yourself more grace. Forgive yourself for making mistakes, because you're not inadequate by making mistakes. You are human. You are human. Humans make mistakes. Humans are not perfect. And then also stop comparing and competing. That's one of the most, that was the most freeing thing I did, is when I decided I'm not going to compare myself to anyone else, and I'm not going to be in competition with anyone else. And that is not something that happens overnight. I compare it to, when you work out. If you don't work out regularly, it's not going to happen. It's like those people who do one workout, and then they're like, why don't I have a six-pack? And why am I not in shape now? Because you did one workout. But if you work out, by the way, this is a bad example for me because I don't work out regularly, but apparently, if you work out every day, that's how you stay in shape. Well, same with your emotions, same with your self-esteem. It needs to be a daily workout. So at the end of the day, when you go to bed, instead of laying there awake and going, I did this wrong and I did this done and blah, 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 start going, I'm going to list all the things I did right today. I'm going to list all the things I accomplished today. And by the way, if you are suffering from depression of any kind, postpartum depression or whatever, and you got out of bed and you showed up for your life, then you need to lay there and give yourself credit for that and say, I got up today and I showed up for myself and for my family, and I deserve credit for that, instead of beating yourself up over all the things you didn't do.
I so agree with you. I think this is the hardest thing, because we are groomed as we grow up. We are groomed. We learn from the mistakes, so we are groomed to look at the mistakes, and you spot the mistake out of everything. You just spot this one mistake. And it's the same thing with the school system. You write an essay and you write, 150 words, but then there's 2 words that were wrong are all in red and they're sticking out in your face. So we learn to learn by our mistakes. And I think it's so much easier sometimes to just learn by what we did good, and exactly showing up sometimes.
In fact, my next video that's coming out is about that.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So you'll see. I won't give it away, but I give a visual on what we do when we get, hundreds of compliments and we get that one insult.
Oh, that's great.
But I created a visual for it so that it can really hopefully resonate with you.
I'm sure it's going to be awesome. I love your sense of humor, by the way. I really relate. I don't know. I always thought, did you ever think when you started doing these videos, are they going to get it because you are not American? Because I think this is very Greek sense of humor. Sometimes it's like, oh yeah, absolutely. But then I see everybody connecting. So that's awesome.
Yeah, I honestly, when I started making my parenting videos, I did it more for my friends. I was like, I'm going to put some videos out there, make people laugh. I didn't think it was going to be seen all over the world. So it's so nice to know that so many people from so many different cultures can relate.
That's fantastic. I think that's the magic of what you are putting out there. And I think Oprah mentioned it, is that people feel that connected to you. They feel like they know you. And, a lot of times people say, oh, that's a very American, this girl next door thing. But the truth is that it's not an American or non-American thing. It's just being authentic or not being authentic. And people just tune into that immediately. So that's fantastic.
And the truth is, when I was growing up in Croatia, this was my same personality. I don't feel like I'm Americanized in some way. I always, approached people and cared and was warm. And I think people see that now. I mean, when I tell my followers, that I care, that I'm rooting for them, I mean it. And, when I'm touring, people will come to the meet and greet and they stand in line to come meet me. And they think it's just going to be a quick picture. And I hug them. And obviously now we can't, coronavirus. But I hug them and I'm like, how are you? And so many times people look at me and go, you're talking to me like we've been friends forever.
Yeah.
And the truth is I care. I genuinely care about how every single person is doing. I wish I had more time to spend there with everybody. So I don't feel like it's fake or pretending. I do this because I want to help people.
I agree. And I think for all the haters, and actually I wanted to really serious, on a very serious note, congratulate you for the video that you put out with all the negative and ridiculous and sexist comments. And guys, if you haven't seen it, go in and check it out. I don't remember the title of the video, but the essence of, out them and don't stand, yeah, I love that video. It's so important because you get insulted, you get attacked, people do, and then you get the women getting mad at you outing the perverts of this world.
So basically, I made a video, it's called Out Them. You can find it on my Facebook page or YouTube or Instagram. And I get a lot of sexual comments from men, and they're out of hand. It's not even just like little compliments. It's literally, I want to pin you down and do these things to you. And so I decided to post one comment, and I did not delete the guy's profile picture or name. And when I posted publicly, the men, my male followers, were fine with me posting it. They were like, good, I'm glad you posted it. I hate men like that, blah, blah, blah. But some women were like, excuse me, you're mad at me? And I realized, and I write in my book, how we women are taught to be quiet and be nice and not make anybody uncomfortable, even if we are suffering. And it's time to stop that. We matter. Our dignity matters. Our voice matters. And if somebody else is embarrassed, well, they shouldn't have said it in the first place. It's not, don't put that on me.
I love a question. But first of all, everybody should see this video, I think. Go and find it, out them. And Kristina is everywhere. You can Google her. If you don't know her, you should, people. But there's a very good question from Effie here that says, do you think it's easy, or maybe I should rephrase for Effie's sake, how easy it is to erase the past and start again?
I don't think you can erase the past. And I think we shouldn't try to erase the past. I think what you have to do is see it as a chapter of your life and realize that you can turn the page and get to the next chapter of your life. Yeah. And it's not going to be as easy as turning the page. It's going to take a lot of work. But here's the good news. I believe every person already has all the tools they need to go from, I hate myself, I hate my life, to get to, okay, I don't hate it anymore, but I'm not happy, to get to life is pretty good, to get to, I'm in a really good place. Mm-hmm. You can get there, and it will take steps. But the great news is you already have all the tools. You already have all the tools you need. You just haven't been using them because what you did is you allowed your insecurities to call the shots and lead you. You allowed messages you're getting and all the fears. You allowed all of that to be really loud, and you completely forgot who you are and what you're capable of. So again, I write all of this in my book, but I literally write all the steps I took to go from, being miserable and depressed and feeling worthless to where I am now. And I there's nothing more special about me, nothing more special about me than anybody else. So if I can go from that place to where I am now, every single person can go there.
The book, I don't think we mentioned the book title. The book title for everybody that speaks and reads English. Yes, hold on, but don't hold still. Can you give us a because this title for a non-native English person is not very clear. Hold on. We know, hold on, but hold still. What do you mean by that? I love the title.
So,
Jesus.
Hold on to the people who are still loving and support. Don't give up. Don't hold still means and not do anything. You have to be proactive about your life, and you have to keep taking those steps forward. So, you know, a lot of times what we do, I feel like we're dying waiting.
Yes.
We wait. I'm going to wait for this and this to happen before I live my life. I'm going to wait for this and this to happen before I pursue that dream. I'm just going to wait. And the problem with waiting is there will never be a perfect time. I always say, stop waiting for future moments to bring you joy. You need to find joy now, where you are, and then you need to learn to grow that. So that's the part about not holding still. Be proactive and go fight for the life you're meant to live.
That's fantastic. How do you deal with school moms? I have to ask, because you're a mother of 3, and you know, talking about other people's opinions and everything. I think one of the most difficult roles that we have is being this, not perfect, but as good as it gets mom. And then you get to meet the other moms, and then you compare, and then everything you build in your head, it just goes down the toilet because you can't be all the other moms are doing.
Yeah. Again, it goes back to stop comparing and competing.
Yeah.
I have an entire chapter in my book called Mind Your Own Motherhood. You know, I don't know if they have a Greek version of Mind Your Own Business, but that's what we usually say here.
Yes, we do.
It's Mind Your Own Motherhood. And what I realize is a lot of the shaming and judgment we get, it's actually coming from their place of they're uncertain with their own decisions. They're not confident. And so they don't know how to deal with this. And so they're just going to throw pain at us. You know, a lot of people think that pain is like dodgeball. They're going to take a ball of pain. They're going to throw it at you. Their judgment, shame, whatever. And then, then I'm free of it. But that's not how it works.
Yeah.
Because you will only get even more pain back if you are judgmental. So I think we all need to accept that, you know, if somebody is parenting differently than you, that doesn't mean it's wrong. That just means it's different. And we all need to just, we can all do it our own way and just do what's best for our family, and everybody just needs to mind their own motherhood.
That's a great expression. And in Greek, for the Greeks, I'm going to translate it. That would be, κοίτα τη δικιά σου μητρότητα. I know it sounds weird, but that's the Greek word. I need to ask you a question that comes from the YouTube, and it says that does age make a difference getting over depression? What do you think?
Does age?
Yes, if getting over depression is different in a different age.
Teenagers who are struggling with depression and being proactive and getting the help. And, you know, I know people who are in their 60s and 70s and are dealing with it and still fighting through it. So I think we need to stop using age as an excuse for anything. You know, whether it's pursuing a dream, whether it's getting help, whether it's finding love, whatever it is, stop using age as an excuse to, you know, live the best life you can live until you're dead.
I agree.
You know, why go, I'm too old for this, I'm too old. No, you're not. If you're not dead, you're not too old. Period.
Yes. And it's a great story, a great myth that about the, you know, I don't know how they call it, but an ancient sport, you know, where you throw the disc, whatever. And there was this athlete, and he was crowned with a, you know, he won the Olympics. So hang on, I'm losing the connection. Can you hear me? Okay. I hope you can hear me. Nod if you can. Right. So anyway, oh, that's great. Oh my God. So what happened is, are you here? Great. So what happened is that he at his moment of his biggest moment, his best moment, he accidentally kills his father. And the father's dying words are, "This is a great moment for me to go. It's everything I hoped for." And that's fantastic. I love it. So I think we should all try to, I don't know if you're still there. I'm still there. My God, connection is bad. Are you with me? Hello? Kristina? Oh no. Oh my God. Oh, we were talking about something very important with Kristina Kuzmic. And I've lost my connection. So please do join back. I'm so sorry I've lost you. I hope you're back there and that I can pop you in the live for another 5 minutes maybe. So I don't know what happened with the connections. Okay, so we're waiting for Kristina to join, but we were talking about how important it is to build a life where you think that every moment is amazing, and if that was your last moment, about. In the meantime, let me tell you that you should try to, if you do read English, go and get Kristina's book. It's called Hold On But Don't Hold Still, and you can get it. There we are. You can get it on. You can get it online. Even with the coronavirus, you can still get it online. It will get delivered to you in 2 days. And hi, I'm so sorry, the connection went down.
Hi.
Are you back? I'm back.
I'm back.
Fantastic. Can you see me?
I can't see you.
There. All right. We're back. So I was just saying this story about this guy in ancient Greece that he accidentally killed his father, but it was at his greatest moment, and his father dying said, if there was ever a great way to go and a great moment to go, is this one, because everything is perfect. So I was just saying that it always made me think that we can live our lives as, not as if it was the last minute, but if that was the end, that would be a fantastic end. And I often say that, that's a great, that would be a great moment to go. It's fantastic. But if every moment is like that, or most of them, okay, all of them, it's a bit far-fetched. But a lot of them, then I think you stand to have a great, great life. And that's what we all want, actually, no? I mean, I don't know anybody that doesn't want to have a nice, happy, fun life and a relationship. Do you? I don't know. Or some people feed from the misery.
Yeah, I think a lot of times people, they just give up. Life is hard and it's exhausting, and they give up on fully living their life. They're just going through the motions. And I hope to encourage people to, stop just going through the motions and start fully living your life.
Well, it's easier said than done, but where was it that I was reading that everything is easier said than done?
Yeah, I hate that saying. I wrote recently that I hate that saying because, me lifting my hand is easier said than done. Everything is easier said than done. And I don't want people to use that as an excuse, because all the good that I have in my life, none of it came easy, but it was all worth the work.
Yes.
So I have a podcast coming out later this year. And when I was trying to think of what to name my podcast, I decided to call it I'm Uncomfortable. Because the truth is that we don't want to do the hard things because it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable, dealing with depression. It's uncomfortable chasing that dream. It's life is uncomfortable. And I don't want that to be an excuse for me not to fight for what I have. Again, I wouldn't have what I have if I decided to just always be comfortable and take the easy road. It's worth the discomfort to get to a better place. And I'm not, it doesn't even have to be financially. It doesn't have to be career-wise. Most importantly, mentally and emotionally to get to a better place. It's going to require some discomfort.
And how do you get, there are days that are bad, better or worse. And how do you jump up? Do you have like a trick? Because I have people asking over in YouTube, do you have like a trick that pops you up and makes you shine when you're really in a dark place?
I try to always just remind myself that it's not permanent. So I made a video where I told people how I started right now to the ends of, anything that was bothering me. Like, if you're having a hard time with your kid, my toddler is throwing tantrums nonstop right now. I'm not getting enough sleep right now. I'm grieving this loss right now. My teenager hates me right now. I feel useless right now. The minute you add right now, it takes away the permanence and makes you realize this is a feeling I'm feeling in the moment. This does not define who I am or the rest of my life. So that's big. And then the other tip is just silly, but it really helps. Have a great playlist of your favorite songs because music is a mood changer. Yes. And when you're feeling down or you're not motivated, just turn on that music and make yourself get up and dance. And I'm telling you, it just makes you feel more alive.
I agree. I think people do the opposite. When they're gloomy, they put on sad songs. I think you have to have this list ready to go, because that's gonna lift your spirits. It's not gonna do the opposite.
I had this talk with my 15-year-old daughter a few months ago. She was just going through a time where she was feeling down and struggling with some stuff. And I would go into her room and she's listening to the most depressing music.
Yeah.
And I said, Taya, you need new music. I'm going to force you. This isn't even a suggestion. This is me as a parent, as your authority, telling you, you have to start listening to better music. It makes a difference.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I am so happy we've had you. I know that we had. I kept you more than I promised, but
it's okay. It was fun.
It was fun. I'm so sorry we lost the connection, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to have the video to post it on YouTube altogether. But I would love to have another chat with you soon after your new podcast, because I still think you have so much to give. I am so happy to introduce you to the Greeks. I'm sure a lot of people know you over here, but I'm sure a lot of people don't. And I think, we spend so much time in front of TV, with everybody's opinions about the coronavirus and this and that and the other. And I always like to prescribe people. So I prescribe you to my clients. I'm like, go do that for 5 minutes. It's better, I prescribe people like Gary Vee or you, or, I have my list of people that I prescribe to people. And you can't imagine the amount of times that people came back to me, and they might be struggling with the English, and I give them that, because, it's not, you don't have to speak English, but it's a good thing to do. It's nice to have. But then they come back and they are telling me that, although it was hard to understand, I took some really great notes. And I think that's amazing, because that's the connection I'm talking about. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here.
Thank you for having me.
It's so nice to meet you. And I'm sure we'll get together hopefully soon, traveling, or maybe via whatever it is.
Yeah, we'll have to do another chat.
Yes, we absolutely have, and maybe we'll do it by Zoom that time, so you can.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. We'll organize a Zoom soon. Fantastic.
Great.
Thank you so much, Kristina. Good luck with everything, people. Everybody, hold on, but don't hold still. Order it in Amazon and follow Kristina. Really, not because I say so, because try something different, and you'll see the difference in your life. Thank you so much. Take care.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye-bye.